Good afternoon, everyone. Okay, so I finally get to give an update. I have waited, I can't even count, 10 days, I guess. I don't even know what today is, for the pathology results, and the doctor finally called this morning. And yes, sorry, Millie is with me again. But I don't really feel that I'm maybe that much more informed yet. So quickly, I'll just give you the results. First and foremost, for those of you that have not seen it, this is my battle wound, if you will, healing nicely. I think hopefully it'll kind of go down, and eventually I'll be able to put something on it, and maybe it'll be okay. Not maybe, I know it will. But anyway, I just wanted to, so let me just go into the pathology, and then there's a few things I wanted to say for those of you that are going through this as well, who maybe have been recently diagnosed, or you've had a fine needle aspiration biopsy that says, possible papillary cancer, or whatever the case may be. This video really is for most of you, but it's also to inform those of you that have been a great support to me. So it goes both ways. So the PA called, and the nodule, the tumor that they took out with my thyroid, my whole thyroid, was confirmed papillary thyroid or papillary carcinoma, and it's the most conventional type, I believe, or the most common type. What she said, there was no invasion, meaning that the cancer had not gone into my trachea or had gone into other areas, I guess, besides my lymph nodes. So that's a good sign. She did take out 12 lymph nodes, which I was a little bit shocked by that. I didn't realize she had taken out so many. And out of the 12, they found 5 that were positive for the carcinoma. But they were relatively small, 1 to 3 millimeters. My tumor was 1 centimeter that was confirmed carcinoma. Because of my age, I'm 43, I am at stage 1, which is good. I guess maybe had I been older, I might have been a stage 3, possibly, I think is what she said, but all good. That's good news. Let's see. I have to wait for there was no evidence of it being aggressive, which is really, really good. And so the only other thing that to me is like, what? I have to wait on my endocrinologist at MD Anderson, Dr. Habra, to go over all the pathology and determine whether or not they feel I need the radiation. This part is where I'm still not, I don't understand, because she made a comment about, because it was in the lymph nodes, do I need to go back for surgery to take out other lymph nodes before they do the radiation? Does he want to do the radiation now? Am I going to be a sit and wait to see if it just comes back in my lymph nodes, and then they do their surgery, and then they do the radiation? Or do we do the radiation and then hope that it kills off anything that could form or could be remaining? I'm just going to guess that that's what they're saying. That's the frustrating part, not quite knowing what the heck they're saying, but that's okay. I won't actually have the pathology report in my MD Anderson account till Wednesday, so not that I would be able to really know what it means when I read it. But she did say that she would talk to my endocrinologist, Dr. Habra, and see if somebody from his office, after going over the report, would call me and just kind of say what he's looking at possibly doing. So, because I don't meet with him until March 30th, and I meet with the surgeon on next Tuesday, March 21st. So, thank you all, for all of you that have just constantly been putting on Facebook wonderful, kind, really supportive messages. I just love all of you. For those of you that don't know me, but you're listening to this because you just want to know more about what it is that you could be facing, or maybe you're facing this with me. that is Millie. I'm going to tell you a few things to expect that maybe I didn't necessarily expect after having this surgery. First of all, I am breaking out like you wouldn't believe. I guess that comes with not having a thyroid anymore. I'm still having problems when I talk a lot. It gets real tight, and it just takes. It's still healing. Probably for those that might think I talk too much, they're probably really happy about that, because I do have to kind of not talk and rest my voice. So, and what was the other thing? Oh, I'm forgetful. I did have a day of kind of feeling depressed, but not really knowing why. And so your hormones are all over the place. You just don't know what the heck's going on. And I'm a very positive person, so that was really troubling. But I took a walk the next day, and that released some endorphins, and I think that helped with that. Anyway, I feel like I'm still in a really great place, and no matter what they decide, I told them, just tell me what to do. We'll get her done. We'll kick this cancer in the ass and let's move on. So it's the waiting that sucks. It's just the constant waiting. But I did want to say two other things for those of you going through this, or possibly going through this and having to see a lot of doctors. One person who's gone through a bunch of medical issues and went to MD Anderson specifically gave me the best advice ever, and that was to make a binder to keep all of your information. So I got this binder, and I'm going to put y'all on the binder. And it has all of my test results, all of my test reports. It has, surgery, what my treatment will be. That's not there yet. I need to put my medications especially once they give me all of my medications, place for notes, and then of course I keep all of my cards and things that people have been sending me. And in the front, I make sure that I have my my medical record number. If you're going to a place like MD Anderson, you will be a number, and I don't want you to be concerned about that. When you're going to a place like MD Anderson that offers the best care truly for cancer in the United States, it is crowded, and it's going to take time. If you're going to have an appointment and your appointment's at 10, you're probably not going to get in until 12. Sometimes I get in and you're out and I'm like, woohoo, I got the whole day. But you really want to take the whole day if you're going to have appointments, because sometimes then they create another test that you have to go get done that day that you didn't realize that you were going to have to get done. And you are a number. You are known by your MRN, your medical record number. Mine is 19268. That is a number that you need to know. It's a number that I will be associated with for at least the next probably 10 years of my life. So, but one thing I just want to say to you is, I know it can be daunting. I know it can be frustrating to be in the doctor's offices and you're seeing people that are definitely going through horrible chemo or horrible situations in their life, and you're seeing others that are just as wistful and uncertain as you, and it's a sad place. But just take this in mind. Maybe you are meant to be a light to somebody in that room with you. And maybe not. Maybe that's not your call. So I don't want to put that on you either. But just maybe this is your time to read a book that you haven't read. Bring somebody with you. That's another word of advice I would like to give. Make sure you have somebody with you if you can, that can be a voice, that can hear and listen to not that you can't hear, but that can be another ear to listen to what's being said to you, and maybe ask questions that you're not thinking to ask. What else did I want to say? Here goes my inability to remember. But anyway, I hope that helps some. And I just don't let it get to you when your doctor is like an hour behind, because I promise you, if you're going to a place like MD Anderson, I can't speak for anywhere else, but When I get in and finally get into these doctors, the reason why they are so far behind is because they are taking special care of each and every patient. They take their time with you. They want to listen to you. They want to hear you. They want to calm your concerns. They want you to live. They want you to conquer what it is that you might be facing. So just keep that in mind, because when we start getting all negative and frustrated and angry because of having to constantly wait, it can really put poison in our soul. So I just want to encourage you in all of this, and you're in my prayers, and please by all means reach out to me. You can find me at shannonmdietz.com, hopefulheartsministry.com. You can contact me through that website. I would love to hear from you, or leave a comment. Okay, sorry. Thank you, and have a great day. God bless.